Hi Virgo, hope you're well. Welcome to your reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. By watchers, cross watchers, all are welcome. All watchers, do keep in mind that energies and time are fluid. Roles can be reversed. I do apologize in advance if or when I say he or she. It's not about the gender, it's about the energies and the characteristics. That being said, let's go ahead and see what's going on with our Virgo collective. The way this reading is going to go is we're going to pull the energy for your person on this side, the person who's most on your mind, your energy on this side, and the mutual energy in between. Then we'll follow with some potential outcomes, or the potential outcome, and we'll wrap it all up with some oracles. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and get into it for our Virgo. Ooh. They want to talk. All right, this is giving me like similar vibes to the Taurus reading that I just did. So if you guys are dealing with the Taurus, you might want to look at that, okay? But I'm getting similar vibes here. These two cards, the World and the Five of Swords, definitely popped up for that reading. So those of you who are dealing with the Taurus, you can check that out. Other potential signs, it can really be anybody. We've got all the elements out here to play. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Over here, I see someone who's very steady, very sturdy, very dependable. A lot of earth energy here. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? Someone who has it all together. So it's weird to see someone who has it all together like that going through these sleepless nights. So there's definitely something going on in this dynamic that's not balanced. So it's really important that whatever is throwing you guys off balance needs to be acknowledged and needs to be discussed and figured out, because there's too much love here not to work on this, okay? So this reading, for those of you who are currently in separation with your person, whatever these differences and conflicts are, you guys are going to have to come together, this mutual energy in between. It's not going to be an easy resolution. It looks like there's a lot of heaviness, a lot of burden that you both feel about this dynamic and this connection. Regardless of that, you both do have still the will to work on this, okay? Your person is losing a lot of sleep here. Your person is possibly at a distance. If you guys haven't ended things officially, the world could indicate that you guys have closed the chapter on this and might be thinking about coming back together, because the love, like I said, with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups, there's no denying. Anybody familiar with tarot know how significant these cards are. So that just confirms how strongly you both feel for one another. However, there is an imbalance. This is a 10 of Cups and this is an Ace. As strong and as powerful as the Ace of Cups is in the tarot, this is still the 10. So I don't know. Maybe the person on this side, Virgo, if this is you or if this is your person, you feel a lot of love for this person, but this person being the King of Pentacles energy, the person who kind of holds everything together and is the foundation, the rock of the situation, feels like, I think maybe starting to feel like they're not getting in return equally as much as they're giving. with the 10 versus the 1. It could be that. It could be that you're not aware that you're not fulfilling this person. You might just not be aware of it. Okay, because we have different love languages, and that is so important, guys. If you're not familiar with that book, the 5 love languages, I think everyone should read that and understand that we all express love in such different ways that we could be constantly like expressing our form of love to our partner, but they're still going to feel unloved because their language is just different. If we're constantly like, say our love language is acts of service, and we're always doing things for the person, picking up for them, cooking for them, cleaning for them, picking them up, dropping them off, just always being there, that's our language of expressing to them that I love you. But for them, they still don't get it. They still don't understand. They don't feel it because their love language might be words of affirmation. They want to hear you say I love you. They want to hear you say you're beautiful. They want to hear you say you mean so much to me. You know, the actions, for some people, actions speak louder than words. And I feel like this energy here, that's their characteristic. They want to see action. Their love language is action. Words are not enough. For them, what's the other saying? Actions that speak louder than words, and the other, talk is cheap. For this kind of mentality and personality that's coming through in this reading, talk is cheap, and they show you by doing for you, and they want to be loved by seeing you do for them in return. Whereas for you, maybe it's words of affirmation where you want to hear the person say these things, but this person, it feels like they're already doing everything, and that's the way they're expressing. So it's all really about communication, all right? It's really about communication, coming together and openly and safely and respectfully expressing to each other, like, I just don't feel this and that because of this and that. Can you help by trying to be more of this and that? And I will also be more aware and try to do this and that, so we can all both learn each other's and express each other's love language. But there is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of love here, but there is a lot of pain as well. There was definitely some conflict that went on, and the person on this side might have thrown some low balls. Like the 5 of Swords represents in a conflict someone saying or doing whatever it takes to win. So the person doesn't care at this point how the words will affect the relationship or this person's feelings. They just throw kind of daggers a little bit. So if that's what went down, it really did affect this person. This kind of, the King of Pentacles is the kind of person, the person you're dealing with, who won't show it. Like I said, words, like they're not going to show it or express how much in pain they are, okay? They're going to keep it to themselves. They process it in a different way. But that doesn't mean they're not affected by it, that they're not hurt by it. The person on this side may be more outwardly expressive of their pain, of what happened or how things ended. But that doesn't mean this person feels any less than this person, okay? I mean, they really want it all here with you with the 10 of Cups. But this does feel like a burden at this point. I feel like you guys are just not understanding one another. I feel like there's so much love, and you know there is, but you're just not on the same page. And it's going to take work. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of work and communication to get there. It's going to take baby steps. Don't expect for it to be resolved overnight, okay? This misunderstanding that's been growing and building for whatever time it's taken is also going to need time to resolve. But I do see you guys currently having the wish to work on this. Let's see some potential outcomes for this dynamic, please. Give us some cards for potential outcomes for this dynamic. Yikes, okay. Wow, 2 of the same cards in a row. What's going on? This card was also in the Taurus read. Wow. Someone's really going to be really stubborn here, I feel. I feel like there's going to continue to be more conflict here. All right. There's going to continue to be more conflict. It's going to be very passion-filled. Someone's only going to see it their way. Look, guys, if you're tuning into this reading trying to figure out how things can get better for you and your person, it's not going to get better if one of the, and this could be Virgo, this could be your person. It's just not going to get better if the person is coming out the same way. This is potential outcomes, and this is what's going on. If the potential outcome is the same as what was going on, literally separate deck, you guys watched me shuffle, like how? What's the likelihood of that? If the person is just not going to be willing to change and they're tuning in to figure out how can I fix it with my person, but they're not willing to change, I don't know what to tell you about it. Person's obviously, I think you guys are like still keeping an eye on each other because the feelings are really strong between you. So you're still keeping an eye on each other, meaning that there is hope, or you both are hopeful for a resolution, but the burdens, there's still burdens here. It's still feeling like a mess. What's going on? Do you guys want to fix this or not? Cross watchers, Virgo, whoever it is that can't stop with the conflict, can't stop with the ego, can't stop with whatever it is, and take a moment to be quiet and listen. And listening is not just allowing the person to speak. Listening is taking the moment to self-reflect and understand what those words mean for that person who's speaking them. I don't know what to tell you. This is a shocking outcome. Let's get some clarification on this 5 of Swords, please. What is going on with this 5 of Swords? What is this conflict? Work, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's a third party. Point blank. Someone in this dynamic is fooling around. Someone in this dynamic loves the other person, but obviously not enough. 1 and 10, what was I saying before? Not enough to stop the shenanigans if this is a third party situation, to keep themselves to themselves. Somebody in this dynamic is just not willing to do that, but they're not willing to let go or release this person either. This person might just up and release you, whoever it is that's fooling around. Let's get some clarification on this Ace of Wands. Is this a joke? What is the universe? Like, guys, I can't. What, do you know what this card is? For the 3rd time, this is the 5 of Swords. Someone in this dynamic is just too stubborn to see that they are wrong, okay? You need to find the strength to acknowledge your own weaknesses, find the strength to acknowledge your own flaws, find the strength to reach a higher level of understanding and being and enlightenment if you want this person still in your life. Unfortunately, I'm saying unfortunately because this person is just a real jerk. Whoever is on this person, it could be the cross watcher, it could be the Virgo. Whoever is on this side, unfortunately, this person, for some reason, still is in love with this person. They need to, if these shenanigans don't stop, if these conflicts, this refusal to stop playing games, to stop fighting for no reason, to kill the ego, if these things don't stop, then this chapter needs to come to an end. Okay? That's the advice that I see. This is crazy. The 5 of Swords came out 3 times from 3 different decks. Let's get a couple of romance angels. I just really honestly just want to close the reading here because I'm so frustrated with this side. And there's nothing else. Healing family issues. I feel like, what more can I say other than get your shit together or you're going to lose your person. Your person is a very good, grounded, stable, committed person, and they deserve better. Healing family issues. I feel like the reason that this person is doing this crap is they're not in a higher level of enlightenment, okay? Their frequency is low, they're vibrating low, and it could be coming from past experiences. And like I was saying before, someone needs to do that growth, that healing, that understanding, that self-reflection. We all have shadows, guys. It's called doing the shadow work. We all have them, okay? Whether it's from our childhood, our parents, our relationships, work, school, whatever it is, however it is, we've been scarred, we have them, and we need to heal them. There needs to be healing done and self-reflection and acknowledgement of that. Yes, this happened to me, and everything else that comes along with it, the healing process. It needs to happen, okay? Because if it doesn't, then if not with this person, even with the next person, this kind of behavior is just going to keep continuing, okay? And this is a really good person, okay? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's definitely a lot of passion and love between you guys. It's undeniable. I keep saying that, but this other person needs to heal. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I'm sorry if this is your person that you're dealing with something like this, but maybe you need to really consider closing the chapter on this person, okay, and move on with your life. You're losing a lot of sleep. You do have a lot of love for this person. You had a lot of plans for your futures together, but if it's just going to continue coming out with the 5 of Swords 3 times, the 2 of Wands followed by that, like they're just really passionate and they can't keep it to themselves or can't stay faithful, or they can't kill their ego and stop having conflicts, then I think you do deserve better and you need to move on, all right? That's what I have for you. I'm really sorry the outcomes were not otherwise, but I have to tell you what I see. You see for yourself here. If any part of this resonates or helps in any way, I would greatly appreciate if you would like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, sending you all of my love, light, and beautiful vibrations. Bye for now.